Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to My Twisted Life TV. I am Poetry. You are here. If you don't get your monkey ass, the hell? Oh, this old man driving through picking up scraps out of people's yard. Driving on the wrong side of the road. Okay, I'll pick up the scraps, sir. But what was I saying? This is My Twisted Life TV. I am Poetry. We are here for Travel and Talk Tuesday. I am headed to work. I'm late. I didn't have a reason to be late. Originally, I wasn't even on the schedule today. Then he put me on the schedule. Well, then he asked me to go work at another office, which I was like, it wasn't the office that I said I was going to never go back to. It wasn't that office. And then he said, never mind, he found somebody to do that so I can come in at 11. Okay, why are we doing 2 miles an hour? I would go around, but I'm finna hit this corner right here. But I can't understand why we was doing 2 miles an hour to start with. They old. Are they old? No, the motherfuckers ain't old. We was doing 2 miles an hour. I got the sun all in my face. When I hit this corner, y'all, it'll be better. So then he said, you know what, go ahead and come in at 9, just in case we need you. Well, it's 8:40. It's taking me 40 minutes to get to work, so I'm running late. I'm running late, y'all. Hopefully they didn't need me at 9. Hopefully they didn't need me at 9. Okay, so Anna LA has suggested that I showcase my Rihanna little lip gloss kit in certain videos, and I wanted to wear the hot chocolate today because I got on my little burnt orange. Is this burnt orange? This is burnt orange. I love this color. And I wanted to showcase the hot chocolate, but I can't find it. I can't find the whole little kit. And this is the only one that I had out of the kit, which is Fussy. Okay, now, y'all know, the sun is all in the joint right there, boy. Y'all know with Rihanna, lip glosses and stuff like that. I love me some Riri. I love her. And I love her lip glosses because they be popping like poo, you know what I'm saying? The shimmer be on. And they give you some very long extended wear. Okay, so this new little classic kit, it looked like a couple of the colors are ones that I've already owned. Or at least one of them does. That's the one that Keena stole. But for the most part, these don't do like the other ones. They don't do like the other ones. I don't get as much boom bling on them. And it has shimmers in it, but I can't see the shimmers on my lips. It look like, come on now, I light is green. The freak y'all be sitting there for? What is wrong with people today? Turn the fucking corner already. Now y'all can see it. See the color. So this is Fussy, and you see one of her little holiday collections. It's a 5-piece set for $42. I'm not sponsored by Rihanna. I'm just saying this is where I got it, and I got it from Sephora. I know my daughter worked at their competition, but they don't sell Fenty in her competitive store. So anyway, I went there and I tried it on. I've been wearing for the past few days. This looked like Vaseline on my lips to me. Now, my girlfriend asked me what did I have on one day in one of the videos, and I actually had on Vaseline that particular day, and then I put this on the very next day, and it looked like I had on the exact same thing. So that's why I say it looks like Vaseline to me. It gives a little hint of hue, not much, kind of make it looks more nude than anything, but it don't last long. It smells good. It's soft as butter. When you put it on, it softens, it hydrates your lips, it moisturizes, but it does not last long. Because like I said, I could put on some Rihanna, the other Fenty collection that I have, and I could put that on, and it lasts dang on there through my entire workday for the most part. This right here, if I put this on right now, it ain't gonna last too long. But it don't give me the shimmers like I really want. And now I think about it, this one don't smell as good as the others either. It's real thick. The other ones were light. This feel more like it's sticky. And I didn't even put a lot on. I gotta get real close so y'all can see the, the shim. Ain't no shimmery in it. So this is just a moisturizer. That's what I'm gonna use these as. Like I said, this is the fussy one. I ain't no big fuss about this one. Ain't no big fuss about this. I hate to say this about my girl Riri, because I love Riri. I love her. I love her, what she's doing. I want her to make a fucking IPO so I can buy into her goddamn company. Fussy, Fenty. Look like Vaseline. Let me see. I'll take that off real quick. Take that off real quick. See if I can see the difference between this one. Is this my other Fenty? No, that's Anastasia. That ain't the right one either. Never mind. I was finna take it off and put it back on. Y'all see I'm keeping my wet wipes with it. Let me tell y'all about that damn medicine. It was giving me the serious shits, y'all. Y'all know this, right? And my mama said it did her the same way. And Lady V asked how my mama dealing with it. Her doctor took her off of it and gave her new medicine. Me personally, I'm not good at taking medicine because I don't like taking medicine. So I think I kind of taking it now. After that third day of shits every other day. Why that motorcycle just go around me? Just a thought right there. Every other day is what basically how I've been taking it, which is not how I'm supposed to. But that's when I remember. Okay, so I try to switch it to nighttime because I was like, I can't keep taking it in the morning in the middle of my work day, having to go find a bathroom to blow the bathroom up. So I said I'm gonna take it at night. So that way if I gotta get up in the middle of the night, I just get up in the middle of the night. Okay, well, the first time I took it at night, I slept through the night. Nothing happened. So I got up in the morning expecting to blow the bathroom up. Nothing happened. I got to work. Got to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. There it go. Like, what the fuck? I took this shit last night. It should have hit me within a matter of hours like it was doing when I take it in the morning. Nope, it hit me around 2 o'clock again. I said, all right. So I didn't even take it the next day because I was mad. Took it the next night again. After that, same thing. Nothing happened at night at all. Got up in the morning. I didn't even have to do my normal daily duties. Did not happen in. Got to work around 11 o'clock. Straight to the toilet. It's just been, I don't know what it is. It just, when I wake up and I'm moving around, is that when it decides it's going to hit me? I think I got a ticket here yesterday. I was sitting at this light for 7 fucking minutes yesterday, and I finally decided to go through that bitch, and after I went through it, then the light changed. So it might have mailed my ass a ticket. But I was sitting at that light forever. I think I'm going to have to contest that shit. That don't make no fucking sense that light was 7 minutes long. 7 minutes long. And we sitting there like, fuck, is it going to change? And no, it didn't. It did not at all. Let me tell y'all what happened to me at work. Okay, I didn't even know this was fucking happening to me. This I'm going to tell you. So, I work in a very prestigious area. I told y'all, like, people like Tiger Woods and Shaquille O'Neal are in the area that I work in. Okay. Prestigious, elite. It was celebrity type style, people with money, people who own hospitals and not just the doctors. That's what the area that I work in. Okay. So, apparently, one of these mugs accused me and this girl. Like I said, I feel in for her when she ain't there for the most part. Me and this girl were accused of stealing from one of these people. Now, this is how the story went down from what it was told to me. Because like I said, I didn't even know I was being accused. Something came up missing last week, at the end of last week. They went to the other girl, the family, went to the other girl, accused her of stealing their stuff. She was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't been there, So when she said she ain't been there, they said, oh, so the black girl must have did it. That'd be me. My girl, she a Latino sister, but she can pass for a sister. She's a light skinned sister. And then me. So the black girl must have did it. So on the day in question, I was the one actually at work that day. I think I had worked for her. I did. I had worked for her the whole time. Now think about it. Okay. Because she was gone. So I was the one that was there, and something, they said something was stolen. So they claimed they had told her, they had already talked to my boss, had told my boss I had been stealing their stuff. They were going to call the police. My boss had already gave them permission to do so, which didn't add up to me because we have internal investigators at our job. If something was to go down, they investigate their own people. So I was like, but that didn't register. It didn't matter because old girl was talking about how she was finna call the police on me for stealing her stuff, and I'm still stuck on stealing her stuff. Bitch, I ain't stole shit from you. Okay? So, and there's a lot of things that we have for people. Information, documents that we maintain for people. Okay. Secured items we maintain for people. And I'm assuming that's what one of these things were. Okay. That was supposed to be that stolen. So, from what I'm hearing, because again, nobody came and told me anything. From what I'm hearing, the wife addressed old girl first. Then the very next day, her husband came at her saying the same thing, accusing me directly this time. She wasn't included in this accusation. Accusing me this time. Saying he had already addressed it. And what he's going to do now is go around the community and post all over the community that me and her can't be trusted because we're stealing their stuff. Putting it all over their HOA offices, I guess, the bulletin boards, the rec centers, or what have you. They posting this all around her that we stealing their shit. Come to find out, these motherfuckers was lying the entire time. Their stuff was tucked safely away in a fucking safe for their retrieval. So now one of my supervisors supposedly had to go out there and address the people face to face. Now I don't know what exactly was said or what exactly had happened, because I found out not from the supervisor, not from the head honcho, the manager. I didn't find out from either one of them two people what happened, and that I was being accused of theft, and somebody was going around this community blasting my name, slandering my name, defaming me with flyers saying that we were stealing their stuff. Nobody told me this except for the girl who I normally work with. They had came and told her. So I believe at the time she was telling me about it, this is when the supervisor had went out to go talk to this family. I'm not here for talking. You slandering my motherfucking name, defaming my motherfucking character. I think that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. And she told me which family it was. But like I said again, my manager or my supervisor ain't came to me and said nothing to me though. Now the only way that wouldn't make sense is if the old girl is it was all on her. If they was trying to put it all on her and not include me. But since the days in question, I was the one that was at work. So, but I just found I was like, so they were supposed to have been gonna call the police and everything to come have me arrested. Got my name. I don't even think they got my name. Because I don't tell everybody my full fucking name. I don't even tell y'all my name on this damn channel. You address me with the title and whatever I issue you. So I was just like, I find that strange. I want to know. I'm going to go in here today, and hopefully today somebody's going to tell me today, dang, I got to be at work in 6 minutes and I'm way away. Somebody going to tell me today what was said, what had happened, what did y'all do to this family for lying on us? Or lying on me specifically. Or lying on her specifically. Whichever one the lie was told on. What the fuck y'all gonna do about it? I already know. Nothing. They probably went out there and joked and said, I understand your concerns, some shit like that. And this is why I tell my boss sometimes why I won't go into certain places, certain areas, because I'm like, I'm a black woman in Florida. It's not as detrimental as being a black man in America, but I'm still a black woman in Florida. We are government employees that don't wear any type of uniforms. Shit, I barely have my badge out half time. But usually when I go actually to people's houses, I have my badge with me. You know what I'm saying? Anything could happen. And now this motherfucker accusing me of stealing? Now, I ain't gonna say I ain't never stole in my life before, but I ain't never stole from a damn job. That I ain't never did. Ever. It's not worth it. I ain't never stole from fucking clients on the job. It ain't fucking worth it. Like, I'm highly fucking offended about that shit. But I've had baby, if a motherfucking police officer had came up to me about that fraganackle bullshit, it was gonna be trouble. Y'all was gonna see the whole ugly side of me come out. It was gonna come the fuck out. So these particular people, these particular family, the crazy thing is I used to be so nice to them. I used to even try to stretch a little bit and do a little favors, show a little favoritism to them. Not no motherfucking more. It's everything we do from here on out, bitch, is by the book. No, I don't need to be reassigned. I don't need to be none of that shit. I'm not finna like readjust my motherfucking job because these motherfuckers, got issues. Fuck you. But you don't get nothing else from me but by the book shit now, at this point. That's it. That's it. No more favors. No more. So, I posted up the other day. Y'all know when I went out to LA, I had told y'all that I had lost contact with my granddad and I didn't understand why. We always reach out to each other. I don't normally talk to people in my family all the time, every day. And so I lost contact with him and I found it strange, I called him for his birthday in March of 2018 and his phone was cut off. I'm thinking, okay, the phone gonna be cut back on. I kept calling, it wouldn't come back on. And I was like, well, maybe he got a new phone, he changed numbers, and then my number got lost in the, shuffle, because, a lot of people don't memorize people's phone numbers no more. And maybe it got lost in the shuffle, because that's what happened the first time. Now, I came home the other day, and my mama told me that my granddaddy's passed, y'all. He passed. Matter of fact, not only did he pass, he passed away maybe within weeks of the last time I actually talked to him. And I had said I was going to wait to talk about this days later because I figured I wasn't going to cry again. I'm so hurt by this shit, y'all. That one, we lost contact, and two, I didn't know he passed. 3, his sister that was out in LA that my mama finally got in touch with didn't bother to try to reach out to us and tell us that he was gone. Nobody. My phone number been the same. Keena's 21. My phone number's been the same for 20 fucking years, y'all. 20 years. So if you ever wrote my number down before, if you got it in your phone book, you had it on your phone or whatever, I put it in a letter, it's the same fucking number. And nobody contacted us. And like, I had already lost contact with him the first time, like for some years. I think I told y'all, if y'all watched a lot of my Travel and Talk Tuesday, y'all probably know the history about me and my grandmama. My grandmama was an abusive fucking woman. Abusive. She used to beat him with steel-toe boots. And they separated. I separated from my grandmama because she tried to whoop my ass with a cast iron skillet over some fucking Jerry curl juice. So like I say, so he's separated from her. And when he separated from her, they both separated, and they both ended up back out in California at the time. Because they were both out in California and he didn't want any contact with her, he broke himself off from the entire rest of the family. I want to say at least 7 years that happened. And when my grandmama died, my grandmama was found by the police from an overdose in a hospital, not a hospital, in a hotel room out in LA. Is where they found her. And since they were still legally married when she died, the coroner's office contacted him. So when she died, that was 2015. 2015 is when she died. He reached out to call us to tell her that she was gone. And that was the first time I had talked to my granddaddy since they separated and he went into hiding from her in the relationship. So from 2015, me and him started building again, started reconnecting. He had a girlfriend that he had got with once he finally got over my grandmama and tried to start his life over again. She had a problem with him really connecting with us because we were my grandmother's family. So she for some reason wouldn't talk to my mother at all. She, had some tension. I think my grandmother had found where they was at, or she found out who he was with or whatever, because we still got a lot of family out in LA. Something like that, and my grandma was harassing the woman or something of that nature, if I understood that correctly. I don't know. I can't ask anybody anymore because they all fucking dead. But so he didn't really stay in too much contact with my mama, but for some reason she didn't have issue with him talking to me. So I started building again with my granddaddy. Right? Y'all know I wrote that erotic book with Mocha, 2017. It came out February 2017. Now, if y'all read my book before doing a damn thing, if you want a copy, you can still order to me and I'll tell you how. When I wrote that book, he knew I had came out with a book, but I did not give my granddaddy a copy of the book. It's nasty as a motherfucker, y'all. It's poem with a storyline. It's nasty. It's a nasty book. It's very detailed and descriptive. It's well written, I believe. It's well written, I think, but it's still a book that you don't want to give your granddaddy an erotic book that you wrote. But he called me up and was like, "Why the heck I ain't got this book?" And I was like, "Well, it's nasty, granddaddy. I don't want you reading something that I wrote like that." And he was like, "Well, at this particular time, I'm not looking at you from the content that you're writing. I'm looking at the fact that you are a published author, and I want to have a copy of the book that my granddaughter published." And so I know he bought one on his Kindle, and I was sending him a hard copy of the book. And that was the last time I talked to him. I don't know if he got the book or what his girlfriend did with it or whatever, or if it arrived after he passed. Because I want to say from the date that my mama gave me, it had only been maybe a week or so since the time I talked to him about the book that I was sending to him, and that's when he died. He died December 7th of 2017. And now it's like it's making me feel some kind of way. A lot of kind of ways about the fucking book that I'm writing now. I'm still sitting on this motherfucking book. And he knew about this one too. And I was like, why couldn't that be the first book that I put out that he could have read something with a little more class, a little more taste to it? And in addition, that book is a story of domestic abuse victims. And I kind of incorporated a little of my grandmother into the storyline of some things that I have seen her do. I kind of put them into some of the characters in the book. And that would have been a more powerful story for him to have in mind. So it's like, I've been feeling real shitty as a person for not following through on my writing, getting that stuff done. So, which is another reason why I was like, I need to back the fuck up off of YouTube. It's a lot of stuff a lot of stuff was happening at the same time. Y'all know when I went home, I told y'all that I had found out that my aunt Karen had passed away as well. So I was supposed to be attending her memorial in St. Louis when I was there, and I didn't get to do the memorial. It was at 4 o'clock. My cousin was going to try to come down to the place and let me do a viewing early, or come down and let me, open up the space early for me. And we were like phone tagging, so I didn't get a chance to do that before I left St. Louis either, before I had to get on my flight. So, and that was like on the back end of me finding out my 3 neighbors had passed when I went home. Then, not days later, another cousin of mine, is my dad's cousin, who I was really fucking cool with as well. He lived down by Miami. He passed away. I was like, I just said I didn't want the fucking deaths that I knew of to be, in sets of 3s. And remember the fucking dog? And I was like, I didn't want to count the dog. It was the dog. It was Takator. It was like, I'm hearing about all these passings, and I just didn't want to like include my aunt was part of that 3. But then now, come to find out my stepbrother got into an accident. I still ain't even sure if he's my stepbrother, technically speaking. He was the son of my mother's husband. But we was never raised as stepsister and brother. But he was involved in an accident where 18-wheeler rolled over his car. And he's been in critical condition. I haven't got an update on him yet. It was just like death on death on death, back to back. And then like the third one I found out at the time, after my cousin, and then that's when I found out about my granddaddy passing. I was like, this shit right here. And I've been trying to stay in like a happy mood and like good spirits, and it just ain't been working. I supposed to be doing tarot card readings for people, and I can't get the shit out because my energy is negative, my energy is low, and I don't want that to transcend. Because I might, when you in a bad headspace, sometimes all you see is the negative. I don't want to keep doing that. I kind of got myself pulled out a little bit. I started finding pictures of him, online to like it. I do my tree on Ancestry, and so I was trying to pull out pictures and everything and build up the tree. And then I realized I got contacted by one of his nephews, my grandfather's nephews, that I've never met. And he was like, I'm just trying to figure out how you part of the family. And I had to tell him, I'm not blood directed, but he's been my grandfather for as long as I remember. I want to say since I was at least 5. That's when him and my grandmother got married. I think. I don't know. I don't even know when they got married. I don't know when they got married. But he's been my granddaddy as long as I can remember. And I know my biological grandfather, my mother's father. I know him. I used to go hang in his house all the time on time. When I was 4 and 5 years old, I used to walk up to the bar because I know that's where he was going to be at. And he would always give me a Crown Royal bag full of coins and some change. Or I would walk or to catch the bus with my 4 and 5-year-old self. Yes, it was safe for us to do back then. I hop on there, holding my bus back in St. Louis, get off a Goodfellow, get on the Goodfellow bus and go right to my granddaddy's house over in Wabata. Every Saturday morning, we would sit up and we would watch Saturday morning cartoons. So, I know my biological grandfather from my mother's side. But my step-granddaddy, Marcus Medlock, that was my fucking granddaddy. You know what I'm saying, too? And he was a musician as well. I hope that somebody could send me at least an obituary of him so I could have that to hold. You ever seen that movie Coco? If you've never seen Disney's Coco, that movie is such a heartwarming movie. And there's something that they do in the Mexican tradition, the Mexican culture, where they do an ofrenda. They put up a shrine, so to speak, with pictures of their loved ones. And this is so they could be remembered. As long as somebody's remembering you, your spirit never dies, type of situation. And then I always wonder, is that the same idea that black people have when they collect obituaries? My Aunt Barbara had an obituary for every funeral that she ever attended in her life. When she passed away, I went through a lot of those obituaries, and I pulled out our family members. I didn't see a need for me to hold on to obituaries of people that I didn't know, so I couldn't keep their memory alive because I don't know them like that. So now, like me and my mama, we've become the collector of obituaries, just so we can look back on family members and like tell a story of people that we were connected to. Like my cousin Charzetta, like we were always raised as cousins, but she never understood what our connection was, how we were, where our tie-in in the family bloodline was. And it wasn't until I started doing my ancestry tree that I was able to connect where we are related and how we are, where the bloodline came in at. And so having those obituaries helped tie a lot of those, threads up. And I don't know, but yeah, I was feeling so like hella guilty. It's like, say, I don't reach out to people all the time. I like to let people miss me. I like to miss people. So when I call you up, we have a lot to talk about. But I kind of feel like I wish I had talked to him every day. I wish I had called him up every day. Because now, like, I just feel like it's like something missing. Like, even though he was missing for so many years out of my life, now that I know he's gone. My biological granddaddy gone. I never knew my granddaddy on my daddy's side. One day, like I said, I'll tell you the story of that family tree, that lineage, one day. But I never knew the granddaddy on that side. So, my granddaddy's, all my granddaddy's gone. Both my grandmama's gone. It's just, shit's just, I thought I was going to be done crying. Guess I'm not. Anyway, let me try to get to another topic. I only got like this video about to cut off anyway, so if it cut off, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. I'm sorry about the tears. Shit. Ham. And I'll see y'all in the next Travel and Talk Tuesday, because this video about to hit 33 minutes, so I know it's about to cut off. Oh, I didn't show y'all my new bracelet. I bought this new bracelet. If y'all watch my tarot channel, I'm going to be doing some live streams at the end of the year, giving out tarot readings, but I'm going to do them on this channel, and then I'm going to do an end of the year live stream like I did last year on this channel. We did like 4 hours last year, 4 hours just being on live, talking to each other. So be looking forward for that. I'll put some links up and try to be ready for both of them if you want like some tarot readings through me as well at the end of the year. Like I said, I'm going to do it through this channel because I don't have enough subscribers on my other channels to do live stream on the other channel. And I appreciate you. Thank you. Peace.